Hello, wonderful human beings, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Remy and I share lots of vegan recipes and tips to help you live well. And this is another video in my Plants Please series where I'm sharing videos for the entire month of January dedicated to helping you transition into more of a plant-based lifestyle or just to eat more veggies. The topic of today's video is something I feel very passionately about, and that is snacks. So I know that not a lot of people are snackers, but for those who are, transitioning to a vegan diet can be a little difficult because you may be looking for alternatives to what you're used to snacking on. And personally, I ate a lot of snacks when I was first going vegan, because the thing about vegan food, especially if you're eating whole food plant-based, is that sometimes the quantity of food can be really great, but the caloric density can be quite small. And of course, when you're making changes in your diet, it's kind of one of those things where you have to learn as you go. I mentioned this in one of my earlier videos, but I found that when I was first going vegan, the most difficult moments were the moments during which I had no idea what to eat. So it was like in between meals, on road trips, when I was really busy, and actually at the time of going vegan, I was in college. So you know those moments where you're just in a rush and you don't know what to eat, and then you end up reverting back to things that you're familiar with that may not necessarily be vegan. So I feel like it's really important to have snacks on hand. I think it's really helpful just to have something in case you need it, in case of emergencies maybe. And of course, if you're just a snack lover like myself, then you need some vegan snacks. So today I'm going to share with you 5 easy homemade snacks and then 5 of my favorite store-bought snack ideas, and all of the homemade recipes will be really simple, quick. Let's get right into it. The first homemade snack idea is a medjool date bite or a Snickers bite, and I feel like everybody who's vegan is familiar with this. This is one of the easiest desserts to make, and the reason why I love medjool dates so much is because they have this caramel-like flavor and gooey texture. So when you stuff it with peanut butter or almond butter and then give it a little drizzle of a vegan dark chocolate, oh, it tastes just like a Snicker and it's incredible. Next snack idea is the simplest one out of them all, and it's just edamame. So you can get edamame frozen in the shell, you could even get it unshelled. I like to get it in the shell and then add seasoning of choice, because when you're popping them out of the shell, you get the perfect amount of seasoning. So when you go to a restaurant, for example, they usually add the salt on top of the shells. That way you don't get too much salt, you just get the right amount when you're eating them from the shell. And you can either steam them or just throw them in the microwave. I like to buy it frozen. I think it's really convenient and it's a great source of protein as well. Speaking of protein and beans, the next idea is a roasted chickpea snack. So when you go to the grocery store nowadays, you'll find tons of roasted chickpea snacks and they're delicious, but you could also make them at home and save a little money and really tailor the seasoning to your taste buds. So you can use any seasonings that you like. Just dry off a can of chickpeas that you've rinsed and drained, and then you just want to toss them in a little olive if you'd like. You can also do without and it works totally fine, and then add your seasoning of choice. I really like an Indian spiced chickpea, but you could add like a buffalo seasoning, you could add Old Bay, you could add salt and pepper, whatever you like will work. I think some other delicious combinations would be everything bagel and Chinese 5 spice. I mean, it's really whatever you like, you can put it on the chickpeas. And then you throw it in the oven, and once it's ready, it's like a nice crunchy snack, kind of like nuts. They taste like roasted nuts to me, and it's a great way to get in your fiber, your beans, and some plant protein. Next snack idea is a super strawberry bowl. This is something that I kind of just came up with that I really enjoyed eating. So what I like to do is cut up some fresh strawberries, and then I'll start tossing on all kinds of seeds and nuts into the mix. And this is just something I started doing as a means of getting in some extra nutrition. So I usually like to use hemp seeds, flax seeds for omega-3s, chia seeds, sliced almonds, but you could use anything you'd like. I highly recommend adding a little bit of cinnamon as well. But if you think about it, it's kind of like a fruit salad, like a power strawberry fruit salad, if that makes sense. And you could use any berries you like. You could also use peaches or apples, but the whole idea is just to have fruit with some extra boosters on top, and it's really good. I really love it for the crunch that it adds, and I find that adding these things makes it a little bit more of a filling snack and keeps me sustained for longer. Okay, the last recipe idea is one of my favorites. It's sweet potato toast. This is not necessarily a replacement for toast, which does make a great snack, but more of a way to kind of level up your roasted sweet potato. So I like to do this with Japanese sweet potato because in my opinion, it has a little bit more of a starchy, almost cake-like texture and flavor. It's a lot sweeter in my opinion than like an orange sweet potato or yam, but you could do it with really any sweet potato of choice. Just chop it into slices, lay it down on a non-stick baking mat, pop it in the oven until it's cooked through, and you could also batch prepare these so you have a bunch of these sweet potato toasts to work with, and from there, just get creative. You could add savory toppings or you could add sweet toppings. Avocado works really well with like everything bagel seasoning, or you could go almond butter with a little bit of maple syrup or coconut nectar. It's totally up to you, but really just dress it up like you would toast, and it's so delicious. Plus you get a little bit of extra nutrition. Alright, let's move on to store-bought snacks. So these are more supposed to be categories, but I did go to the store to pick up some of my personal favorites just to share with you what I really love. Okay, the first snack is nuts, and I really like this because you can find nuts at any store for the most part. You could find them at a convenience store, gas stations, and it's a great go-to. I even like to have them on the airplane when they offer them, and they're just nuts. They're great. Second convenience option is some kind of energy bar or protein bar. This Go Macro bar, I don't necessarily eat this as a protein bar, but I eat it as like a snack. I think it can be really filling when you're traveling and you're on the go and busy. My personal favorite flavor is the oatmeal chocolate chip, which is also nut-free for anyone who's nut-free. Bars like these can be found at a lot of grocery stores, but also similarly gas stations, convenience stores. So Go Macro is a great brand to look out for, but there are a bunch of other bar brands that you can check out. And if you're transitioning into a vegan diet and you really used to rely on whey-based protein bars, you could definitely find plant-based protein bars. Next snack is really simple, and I feel like some people don't like these, but rice cakes. I really like them. I feel like it's because when I first found out I couldn't eat gluten, this was like the best cracker substitute for me. So I would like dip this in hummus and put like vegan cheese on it and just eat it as sort of like an alternative. I also think it's really convenient when you're on the go because this brand that I like to get, the Lundberg ones, they come in snack packs of 6, which is some packaging, but you could also just purchase like the larger ones they have that are circular, and those are just like one bag all wrapped together. What I like about these is that you can find these in most countries, especially if you live in Europe. They're really common to see at the store. For some reason, they're not as common in the US. Like when I go to Europe, they're in all the convenience stores. You can find dark chocolate covered ones, you could find yogurt covered ones, you know what I mean? So it's a great accessible option, and I really like them. They're simple, but I like them. We're moving on to the fun stuff. So this is one of the best snacks still to this day in my opinion. When I first tried these, I was like, wow, I love them, they're so good. And this is the Hippies chickpea-based vegan white cheddar puffs. These are super crunchy. They remind me a lot of like Cheetos puffs, but they're crunchier. So if you're a texture person, I think you'll like these a lot. And in my opinion, the vegan white cheddar flavor is pretty convincing. And they sell these at like Starbucks, I believe. I think 7-Elevens carry this brand. They've done a lot to expand into different stores, and I really love their snack, even though the brand ghosted me. There is a little bit of protein added to this just because it is made with a base of chickpeas, but I don't really eat this for the protein sake of it. I more just enjoy it as like something savory and snacky. So yeah, highly recommend. Another savory chip kind of snack, Beanfields nacho flavored bean chips. I really like these. I don't know, I just think bean chips have such a great texture to them. The fiber and the added protein is like an extra bonus, but really, I love these because they remind me of Doritos. If you guys have had this, oh, these are so good. There is a flavor of Doritos that is vegan, but I really like these, and I would try these on camera for you, but I ate them all. Next snack idea is popcorn, and a lot of popcorn out there is actually vegan. The brand Skinny Pop, I believe, has a vegan cheddar popcorn, even though they're not a fully vegan brand from what I know. And why I like this brand, Lesser Evil, this is not the popcorn I usually buy. This was like just a special one I wanted to try, but they've got a vegan white cheddar one that tastes like the Wise Foods, or what is it called? Smart Foods? Smart Foods popcorn, you know, the thing in like the black bag that's like white cheddar popcorn. Oh, that was my childhood, and the Lesser Evil brand, the vegan white cheddar popcorn, is to die for. But aside from store-bought popcorns, making popcorn at home is really easy. If you buy the kernels, you can make it at home, stovetop. You could even put them in a paper bag and then put it in the microwave just like you would microwave popcorn. So lots of options, and you can customize the flavors at home, all of that good stuff. Last but not least, let's talk about chocolate. So a lot of chocolate is accidentally vegan because dark chocolate usually doesn't contain milk. You can just read the ingredients to figure out whether or not there's any milk powder or whey added to the chocolate, and 9 times out of 10 you'll be surprised to find that most dark chocolate is vegan friendly. This is a brand that I really like. It's Hue Kitchen, and as you can see, the bag is flat. I finished these because they're so freaking good. This is the chocolate covered sour golden berries. So obviously this is not like your average chocolate, but I also love their plain chocolate. And aside from this brand, because I know this can be a little bit pricey, just chocolate in general is a great snack. I love a little piece of dark chocolate when I have a sweet tooth craving. But one thing I wanted to say about chocolate is that if you can, it's always great to look for a fair trade chocolate as well. So of course, Hue Kitchen is fair trade, but there are lots of other brands out there that you can find that are fair trade and dairy free. And that's the last snack. I wish I could try these on camera for you guys. I'm so sorry. They're so good. I was gonna film this video a week ago, and then I didn't, and then I got hungry and the snacks were there, and I just I'm a bad YouTuber, what can I say? But that brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. And if you try out any of the snack ideas, let me know, leave a comment below or tag me on Instagram. I love to see it, it makes my day. And also share with me your favorite snack idea. Something that I think is so fun is when I used to travel a lot, I would actually want to go to the grocery stores to see what the vegan snack options were because I don't know, I just thought it was so fun to try vegan snacks around the world. So comment below, I'd love to know what vegan snacks are available where you live. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next Plants Please video. I'm also gonna post a vlog because I know I haven't been posting my usual content with all of my Plants Please videos. And so in case anybody was a fan of the vlogs, I'll be posting one soon. But until then, I will see you in another video. Thank you so much for watching and have an incredible day. Bye!